project fits to live in luxury. Now we in luxury. Spread out that bottom, nobody gain nothing to me. Welcome to the pipeline. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. I know y'all gonna be like, was she early? Yes, I am. Because I was hungry. So I figured I'd get on here early because I didn't want to miss y'all. If you ain't here, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Pull up, say, hey, pull up and park. Let's chop it up. So I'm going to give y'all a minute because I'm a few minutes early and I could still finish my food. And this morning when I did my live, I was feeling horrible, y'all. I was so tired this morning. But I still stand on what I stand on as far as what I said. But I just wanted to kind of go more so in depth this evening when I knew I would be woke up. And listen, when I do my videos, straight truth, no clickbait. I ain't with the clickbait. When I talk, I like to talk from different perspectives, from what people are saying, what the streets are saying, my personal opinions, and really what is really going on in real life. And so many people lack common sense and make it seem like the stuff I be saying just so far-fetched out. Like, it's really not. It's really not at all. It's really basic and really simple. This is my thing. Life is not complicated. People make life complicated, right? Hit the like button for me if you in here. Life not complicated. People make life complicated. Relationships is not complicated. People make relationships complicated. Lack of communication, trust issues, infidelities. Relationships are really not hard. People make life more harder than what it is. And your life don't have to be hard. Depending on the lifestyle you choose and the direction you choose to go and the people you choose to hang around will have a big impact on your life. And I don't care what nobody's talking about. I really don't. So when I talk from a place that I could get people to understand. We already know the fake facades that is on the internet. We know the fakeness that come. I'm not going to say all bloggers. It's a lot of good bloggers that have great content on YouTube. All bloggers do not spread false information and lie on people for clicks and a check. Everybody not like that. I'm so happy to be one of them ones that fall in the bracket that's not chasing numbers and don't even care about a YouTube check. I'm one of them. So I hear bloggers say, if you say you're not doing it for a check, you lying. Ain't nobody lying. What is there to lie about? If you get income off of YouTuber, you not. You can have a great life off of blogging. You can have a great life blogging for a living. It's great money in this. But it just depends on what you choose to do with your channel, your content, and how much you are willing to invest into yourself. Your YouTube channel is yours. It requires an investment. You can go and buy equipment. You can have co-hosts. Whatever dialogue you choose to do, you can do it. You can get StreamYard, pay for StreamYard, do the double and triple screens. You can do all of that. It just depends on what you want to do to your channel. And whatever a person do to their channel, that's their own personal thing. Like, don't get your pennies in a bunch because you don't like somebody's content. Just go somewhere else. It's not that hard. People, like, I don't know. This stuff is not that complicated. The internet beefs is just so unnecessary. The blogger beef is so unnecessary. And I'm constantly tired of us being kicked down. Men and women. So when I speak from my dog, y'all, she was bothering me. So when I speak, I try to speak on it from a real life standpoint, because a lot of us don't have people that we could communicate with about certain topics, or we have people who some reason don't want to hear the truth. Now, however you choose to spin your narrative or whatever, that's totally up to you and what you choose to do. That's your prerogative, right? So the blog I did this morning talking about Chicago, I think it was some things that need to be said, because my thing is this. Everybody always, and I'm not going to say everybody, but majority of the world feels like Chicago plays a huge part in what goes on in the world. And I just don't feel like that. I feel like the same stuff that happens in Chicago happens everywhere around the world. What happens in Chicago happened in every ghetto around the world. Maybe the numbers may be higher depending on what city and state that you live in. Backdoor going on all over the world. What else can we say? Incest is going on all over. Betrayal. I mean, scam, fraud, gang affiliation, prostitution. It goes on in every ghetto and even suburbs around the world. So why do the world make it seem like Chicago is just the step point for destruction? Do we not see what's going on in Atlanta? Do we not see what's going on in California with all the rappers getting knocked off? Do we not see drill rappers all around the world getting their noodles knocked out? We see this. So why is it that it all boils down to Chicago being the creators of this stuff? Now, I could say, yeah, Midwest are known for creating things. There's like people around the world, like little slogans, smoking on people, or Chicago piece of food. Chicago is known for a lot of things besides the world just want to make it seem like they known for all this violence. That's the main thing. So when I was talking about different things that go on in Chicago, it wasn't nothing but showing love to Chicago. Nobody emailed me saying I disrespected Chicago or none of that, because Chicago know I rocks with them. I've done many videos about support in Chicago and a lack of resources. It is a lot of celebrities that's from Chicago, born and raised. Your favorite president, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, they from Chicago. All these millionaires and all these celebrities and elites, why won't nobody come and put and invest any money? And I'm not going to say they don't, because Chance the Rapper has done a lot of different things. I mean, people have done things for Chicago, but it just seemed like it's more that can be done. Why do people, I don't even say feel the need. Why do the world turn their back on Chicago? When we say Black Lives Matter, right? When we say Black Lives Matter, how much do lives really matter? Because even if you're not from Chicago, your heart gotta yearn for Chicago. It gotta yearn for Chicago. Even if you're not from there, what happens there, I guess, I don't know if it happens too rapidly, or the population, or is it the police turning gang members against gang members? Like, what is going on there that's a bigger scope than what the world seemed not to be paying attention to? I'm going to say this. Google. Every time I get on live, y'all, this happens. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I think I got it. Google the Midwest. If you type, go to Google and put in your phone, what is the Midwest region of the United States of America is called? And it will pop up. Heartland of America. I'm going to sit that right there. I'm going to sit that right there. A topic that's been on my mind as of lately is to the women. Shout out to my females. Shout out to my women subscribers. Shout out to my queens. Shout out to my sisters. Shout out to my mothers. And the list could go on and on when we talking about women. I want to say this without being disrespectful and without being rude in the best way possible, honestly, because what we all been seeing with these women, it's heartbreaking to me. And this is all ages and all races. It's heartbreaking, the stories and the headlines that we get across our phones or our media outlets about what is happening to our women around the world. I always feel like women, we don't have enough protection. I feel like we don't have enough people standing up for us. And I mean, I know people have husbands and sons and kids, people that look over them and protect them in the house or maybe out in public, family outings and whatnot. But as women traveling alone, going on these dating sites and jumping in these cars with random men or men you just met a few weeks ago, ladies, we gotta pay better attention to these signs. It's a lot of false flagging and fake mask wearing going on out here with these men. And my men subscribers, don't come for me. If it don't apply, let it fly, right? But what I'm saying is, don't be so quick to go on these dating sites. Don't be so quick to give out your personal information. Don't be too quick to let a guy know where you work at or where you live at or where you hang out at. Because you don't know what a person's ulterior motive is. You don't know what is going through these people's mind, through these men's minds. Half of them, regardless of how they look or what they have. People are suffering from depression, codependency. A lot of these men suffering from mommy issues, being raised in single parent homes. It's a lot. And I'm not saying all men that is raised in single parent homes are not good men. That's not what I'm saying. So don't take my words and twist them and try to go somewhere else with it. But what I'm saying is be more cautious and aware of the information that you're putting out in these people who you keep jumping in their cars with, ladies. Sex trafficking is at an all-time high. Women are being abducted at an all-time high. Women now are being backdoored and robbed at an all-time high. Pay attention to your surroundings and pay attention to these dudes who y'all think look good and ain't got nothing good going on inside mentally. When you see them signs, pay attention to them signs. Pay attention to a dude always taking selfies all the time. Like, why you always want to take selfies all the time? That's not normal. Every time you look up, he want to know who you talking to, who you texting. Pay attention to the signs. Why you wear that? Why you got your hair like that? Pay attention to the signs. because these men are stalkers. A lot of them are pedophiles, and you have to be careful on who you let meet your children, ladies. Stop letting these and I'm not saying if he a good man, don't let him in, your life and whatnot, your children's life. I'm not saying that, because it's good if a man step in and want to be a stepfather to some kids that's not even his. Them take big shoes to fill. A lot of men ain't equipped to handle that. You gotta watch the boyfriends that's jealous over your children's fathers. Watch that stuff, because our women are not being protected and it's not safe. I'm not here to promote violence, but I'm here to promote safety, ladies. Monday, the gun law just passed. The open carry law has passed. On top of the open law pass, inflation. We're in inflation. Gas prices up, food is up. Everywhere you go, it's up. On top of a war going on. So why would they pass this gun law? I can understand why, because it's not safe. But at the same time, what sense does that make with the record numbers of deaths that has been affected in the world, not only due to the jab, but due to gun violence? Ladies, protect yourself. Carry you some mace, some locks, some something, whatever you got to do to protect yourself out here. And be careful of these men who y'all are attracting. All them BBLs and getting your body done, that's cool. That's cool. If you getting paid to do that and whatnot, your self-esteem is lower, whatever the case may be. Them BBL surgeries, attracting the wrong attention. That hair all the way down to your damn ankles and knees, attracting the wrong attention. I'm not saying if you got some money and you want to make yourself, hey, I want to get my teeth fixed, I want to get my skin done. You got every right to do what you choose to do with your own life and your own money. But what I'm saying is you're attracting the wrong type of attention. Ladies, get a hold of your daughters. This what is it? This OnlyFans has came out. It's a lot of young girls on OnlyFans. That's a pedophile's playground, right? Ladies, talk to your daughters. Grab your daughters. Stop buying your daughter them too little clothes and them booty shorts, everything hanging out, and then you wondering why a man is giving them attention, and now you ready to fight this grown man and possibly get your life taken, depending on how you approach this man about your 15, 14-year-old daughter half naked in the summertime, built and looking like she's in her 20s. That's a problem, ladies. That is a problem. I want all women, please pay close attention, because these dudes, they not playing fair. They not playing fair. And you thinking you with your dudes all against the world. I got my man. That's cool. That's really cool, depending on the lifestyle that you all are living. But if it's tied up to the street life and the fast money, it's not going to end well, ladies. It's not going to end well. And I have every right to speak on the things I'm speaking on, because I have had these experiences. I only could speak on what I went through. I only could speak on the things that I see going on in the culture. First thing something happened. When these dudes with these high profile names and these high profile reputations, when things go left or a person life get taken from them, and you as a female are affiliated, you don't even have to have nothing to do with nothing, but your affiliation will cause you to get your life taken or somebody else's life taken? And is it really worth it just to say, I got the clout? Is it really worth it to put a picture up on Instagram to show your followers, I'm with the man? Because when you think about it, right, I have been approached. Buy you a Birkin bag, I buy you this, I buy you that. You want a diamond ring, you want some furs with you. Don't get caught up by the glitz and the glam. Because what's on the other side of that is something very ugly. Something very ugly. Being the first lady and the head lady of these men who y'all want to be affiliated with, who has these reputations and these high and a lot of money. These boys, they getting a lot of money out here, and they getting it fast. Man, listen, I can't remember 10 years ago everybody getting all this goddamn money like this. Where is everybody getting all this damn money from so fast and so quick? I mean, you could see somebody 3-4 months ago and they up. Like, what is everybody doing to be getting so much money? So many people taking so many chances, crashing out just to get a bag and blow it and can't keep it. This coming from a woman who done blew many of bags, and got to get that bag back, trying to live fast, partying, drinking, drugging, buying clothes, buying cars, blowing the bag. Everybody's so in a rush to maintain this bag, but nobody can keep the bag. A lot of people can't keep this bag. Because that's the problem. We all know how to hustle. We all know how to go to work. We all know how to hustle. We all know how to get money. But everybody don't know how to keep it. Everybody don't know how to maintain and budget their lifestyles. Everybody can't do that. And I'm not even going to put it on social media or the internet. But I'm going to say it play a huge part on suicide rates. It play a huge part on depression. And it plays a huge part on crashing out for a whole bunch of people that ain't gonna write you when you go to jail, and they not gonna kiss your mama at the funeral. You lucky if they show up and don't use the pandemic as an excuse on why they didn't come. These are the things that happens in our culture. We have beautiful women just gone, just out of here, missing, disappearing, being caught up with these guys that has for the clout. I don't know if it's a lot of clout chasing going on within the women or the culture, or is it just to only thing I could say is maybe for the clout. It got to be for the clout. Desperate times cause desperate measures. I mean, the things that people will do for $1 or a little bit of clout is deadly now. It's deadly. And with you knowing people like that, it's like you got to go through life. When you walk out your door every day, you shouldn't have to worry about what's outside or what's over your shoulder, who next to me. But the world and the media, the politicians, they have put so much paranoia in the world. People don't even want to go outside no more. Our mothers and grandmothers and aunties and stuff, they're not sitting on no porches no more. That's when the neighborhood used to feel safe. Remember when everybody was outside in the 90s and stuff? If y'all in here, hit the like button for me. Remember how you used to could stay out all night, 3, 4 in the morning, with your doors unlocked, everybody outside? You could be in the house sleep, Big Mama and them on the porch, watching all the kids on the block. You better not say nothing to one of these kids on the block no more. They ready to come. The kids got 30-round drums and guns and everything. You better not think you about to go say something to one of these kids out here. You can't even get into a confrontation anymore without a person want to take you out. It's so crazy. And now it's a lot of women that have firearms that's also snapping. Depression, the kids is wearing on them, lack of resources, or these jobs laying people off for no reason. Man, it's a lot that mothers go through and these women go through that people don't even understand, because we look good and we smile. You don't know what the next woman is going through. But with everybody not wanting to be in nobody biz, not looking, I don't know, they don't say nothing to them. Them people down there, don't mess with them, don't talk to them. Nobody seems to want to look out for one another anymore. And we not saying financial. You ain't always got to be borrowing money and giving money for people to receive you or receive your love. It could be kind gestures. People don't let these old women sit down on buses no more. You go to New York, it's a disabled people stand up. It's the lack of respect for authority. That's what I would say. The lack of respect for authority now. I'm not going to say it's completely out the window, but the mouths on these kids, boy, listen. Like I told my people the other day, if you don't like what's go on, if you don't like what go on in somebody else's household, stay from out their household. Vice versa. If a person don't like how you running your house and how you living, why keep coming? Why keep inviting them? Why keep doing that? If a person ain't showing you they support you or they rocking with you, why is we so desperate to have relationships with people who don't even care about us? I don't understand that. I sit up and I watch this internet, because y'all know me. Y'all know I don't do the internet too much. I come and drop my videos maybe once a week, twice a week. Y'all lucky if y'all can get 3 videos out of me a week, because the energy that comes from off the internet. So I try to spit positive energy into the world. And I'm not saying everything on the internet is bad. I'm not going to say that. But the stories and the headlines and the things that I cover that really means something to me, that I'm trying to make an impact on changing people's lives by giving them the truth, by spitting this ghetto gospel, because it's not enough of it being spreaded. It's not enough of it being spreaded. They want us to lie to each other and be negative and put negative thoughts and negative ideas into the universe. And that's not what you want to do. Because when you do things like that, that energy will come up. You have your good karma and you have bad karma. Why people don't talk about good karma, I don't know. But it is a such thing as good karma. You will get what you put out. And it's that simple. From the way that you think, the thoughts, it start with the thoughts that you think before even being delivered off the tongue. We are humans and we will try to stay as positive as we can. But that still don't mean people not silently suffering. People is silently suffering. Suicidal thoughts, depression, and everything else. And then guess how we know? Because we turn on our TV and we see a headline. How do we know? We get a phone call. Not him. No, not him. Yup, him. This world, y'all, it's just, when I send love to Chicago, I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, because it seemed like Chicago is destined for failure. And as much as the world try to make it seem like they so destined for failure, I don't think the world understand how strong Chicago really is. They got hearts of champions out there, hearts of lions out there. You wouldn't understand how they get their strength. And then people like, oh, people lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do nothing in Chicago. It's not that they don't want to do nothing in Chicago and they lazy. People need strength. People need strength. That's what it is. It's not about nobody lazy, but how do you pick yourself up and you ain't got nowhere to turn and no resources and nobody to even have a hand out for you? How do you pick yourself up from out of them type of conditions when that's what you are accustomed to? And I'm not saying all residents in Chicago. Chicago has successful people, and they also have people that you would feel like, you know what, they don't even need to be walking this earth. How did they get out like this? But the same people that's in Chicago is the same type of people that's all around the world. all around the world. Did y'all see the drill rapper who was from Chicago, who they just gunned down inside that pharmacy the other day? Did y'all see that footage? I mean, that was unbelievable. Broad daylight. Went in there, walked him down. He ran behind the pharmacist. Rest in peace to whoever he is. Condolences. I forgot the guy name. If y'all remember it, put it in the comments. Did y'all see how they walked that young man down? Inside the building, he ran behind the pharmacy, and that's when it all happened. It's a sad story. That guy was from Chicago. I want to say it was in LA or something like that. Or was it New York? And it was another drill artist in New York who just got some stuff happen to him or whatever. It's like, is it an agenda in hip hop? Is it agenda in hip hop? Because I'm starting to be convinced that these labels is putting insurance policies on these artists. I don't know because I don't really still know too much detail about FBG Cash incident. I still got to get more information on that before I really speak on it. Only thing I know is that a lot of these rappers, for some reason, I don't know if they leaving the studio, going to these women house, or are they these previous relationships with these women? But these women got to be careful of the men that you attract, and you got to be careful on how you mislead in these men. You got to, because if you know that you in a relationship, or you just got to have a relationship with a dude that's half gone mentally, you know he putting pressure. You know he applying pressure on shit. So why would you invite a man over your house and you already know you dealing with a psychopath or you got a stalker that you're dealing with? Why put somebody else's life on the line like that? Do y'all remember the story I covered about the 3 coworkers that was working together? And they was working at a factory, and the girl was messing with one dude, and he filed her taxes, right? Remember that story, y'all? Okay, because now it's all coming back to me, right? Okay, it was 3 coworkers. They all worked at a factory. Now, the girl, she was a supervisor. She was 24, 26 or something like that. She was a supervisor at a factory, right? She made it up to human resource because she was with the company for like 5 years, but she upped her rank like 3 different ranks. I think she was like the hiring supervisor or like the facility coordinator, something like that. Well, however, she ended up dating a dude on the job. Now, the dude ended up filing her taxes or whatever, I guess like the last 2 years or whatever. So they ended up stopped messing around. So in the process, she ended up kicking it with the other dude on the job, right? So she met a new dude, they kicking it or whatever. So last year, income tax time, the girl was trying to get with the first dude about her income tax because he had her PIN number since he was doing her taxes. She tell him, oh, I need that PIN number. I'm going to do my own taxes this year. He like, no problem. I give it to you. I'm going to call you or something, whatever. They ended up, I don't know if he ended up meeting up with her or what, but this is what happened. One night after work, she bring the new guy over to her house. The new guy, the dude she was messing with, the second dude. They over there chilling or whatever. Guess what happened? The first dude come to the house. I think they said, if I'm not mistaken, it was like between 11 o'clock at night and like 2 in the morning or whatever, right? Why did first dude come to the house, kick the door in, killed her? Oh, I shouldn't have said that word like that. Well, I'm going to have to take this down anyway. It's not going to get monetized because I done said killed and murdered too many times. Okay, so listen. The dude then came in, the first dude, kicked the door in, killed her, killed the dude. The dude, wait a minute. He killed her, shot the dude 3 times. Go home, because he had a wife. He go home, shoot her in the head and shoot himself in the head, and left them kids, a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old, to find both of their bodies in the bedroom. Yeah, it was in the bedroom, not the living room. The kids went next door, knocked on the neighbor's door to had the neighbors call 911. Isn't that sick? This is a sad story, but these stories happen. This is what made me want to come about the women. And I'm not saying all women in this perspective, but what I'm saying is, ladies, be mindful of the person whose life you have in your hands. If you inviting these dudes over to your house or cutting them off and inviting new dudes over, knowing you got a psychopath that's lurking and coming through windows and doors. And use better judgment, because a lot of these women are being charged either with the person murder or they being took out by being labeled the setup girl. It is not going to end well when you playing this game, this dating game, this single game, this orgy game y'all got going on out here, this promiscuous behaviors. And not only is it just that a person's life could get taken, it's also, if you end up getting that package, AIDS or HIV, you also has imposed another sentence upon yourself. So a lot of folks out here not going to the doctor, and y'all know I'm talking about health all the time. A lot of you men don't go get tested. A lot of you women don't go get tested. And then you going from partner to partner, body to body. But then talking about you don't want to get the jab behind. Come on. Look at the things we put into our body. Look at the things that we are doing to our body. So when I say crashing out, to me, it's more ways than one that we crashing out as a whole. Take better care of yourself and take better care of your mental. Self-love is the best love. Find a higher power, find a higher purpose, and live it. You got to live it. You are in control of your own destiny. Nobody can write your book better than you. Better than you. Look at these, for instance, look at a lot of these people who write in their books and look at how their stories ending. Look at YF and Lucci, how his story has ended. Look at King Von on how the story has ended. Look at all of these people, men and women, even our icons, even our legends, even regular American hardworking citizens. Look at how these stories are ending. Find a better purpose. Find something inside to fight for if you don't have nothing else to fight for. Life is a beautiful thing. Breathing is a much more better thing. Being able to walk and talk is a very, very beautiful thing. Don't take it for granted, people. Don't take it for granted. It's too short. Why speed the time up when you don't even have to? One thing we can't get back is time, people. Thanks for coming to the Pipeline. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me on your way out of here. Email me, pipelinenews2020@gmail.com. I'm out of here, y'all. Until next time.